I'd like you to meet the new bread of your dreams. If you think naan is awesome, wait till you try this. So to make this, you need 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And then to that, I added 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. That's optional. I also added sugar and 2 teaspoons of baking powder, as well as 1.5 teaspoons of instant yeast, and also a teaspoon of salt, and a little fresh garlic, but you can use garlic powder, which is what I prefer. I also added 2 tablespoons of maize meal, and please don't skip that if you can. It's really nice. Now this bread is called Mofa, and there's a couple of versions that I know, and I will be filming a different version in due time. So you want to just mix all the flours, and as you know, I've brought the Kenwood out today because I am super lazy. Don't want to be mixing things by hand. You then need to add about 1.5 cups of water. It can be anywhere between 1.5 to 2 cups, so you really have to eyeball it. And you want your batter to be thick enough to coat the back of a spoon, but still runny at the same time. After you get there, all you need to do now is cover it and set it aside. The time taken is going to depend entirely on where you are. This took me about 1.5 hours for it to get nice and bubbly like that. That's the texture you're trying to look for. So please be patient and give it time to rise. It also ferments slightly while it rises, thanks to the yeast. So now the next step would be to cook your mkate wa mofa. And I'm just adding a little oil with some kitchen paper. And then you want to just ladle on a spoon of the mixture that had already risen, okay? And then just cover it, and you want to cook it for about 3 minutes. Now make sure that it's completely cooked before you try to flip it. Right now it's not cooked, but I'm going to demonstrate what happens. You get splats everywhere, which is okay. You can just push it back in, but it's not ideal. You want to then cook the other side for about 2 to 3 minutes as well, and then just take it off the flame. Now the thing is, I kept my heat on low. Please don't cook it on high heat, otherwise you'll have a raw inside, and that's not what we're going for. We're looking for nice and fluffy. So again, grab another ladle full of your batter, and this would be about 1/2 cup if you don't have a ladle. And then you just want to round it off a bit. We're not trying to be perfectionists here, so please just round it as much as you can. And then cover it, leave it for 3 to 4 minutes, sometimes even 5 minutes. And once the top is completely cooked, you can see that here, there's no raw bits on the top. That's the great time to now turn it around, cover it, and then you will cook the other side off for about 3 minutes as well. And that is all there is to it, you guys. It is so simple, full of flavor. It tastes phenomenal. You can even put some coriander in it if you wish, and totally make it your own. I love this so much, and it tastes great with something like, I don't know, a stew. Over here we had it with chicken cooked in coconut gravy. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next one.